So did you ever respond to a snake bite?
No, doubt it. Highly doubt it. Are we
All
live?
right, Adam.
Are we live?
Hey, we're back. We had a lot of shooting this weekend.
Yeah.
Really, I did.
Yeah, you had more than I did.
I didn't.
Yeah. Well, my first ever stayed outdoor was this weekend, and you thought the 5 spot was a marathon. That's a marathon shoot, but it was a lot. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I did go to the Gavin Main tomorrow shoot. That was a blast. That was. Yeah, they set some targets pretty different. I've never seen Sasquatch standing on his head.
I saw that picture.
It was
yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's cool.
I'm looking and going, what is that? And binoed it and go, that's what that is. So I normally hit him high. Guess what? I hit him low.
Interesting.
So,
you,
it doesn't matter what way he is.
Well, you're still consistent. You're actually
In
you
the
are
same
hitting him
spot.
high.
Put him in
Yeah.
the same spot every time. But otherwise, it's. I mean, I was impressed. I thought there was a lot of people at State Shoot. Did
Yeah.
you?
Oh yeah, there was more than last year.
I mean,
I think they said. I asked. I think Alex. He said there was 30 some last year. There was just under 50. I think this year.
that's
So,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done it. Like I said, it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Quite a few new people. Though.
I don't even know.
No,
I didn't really think about that when I was there. I'm sure there was some, but yeah, I don't. You would think it maybe have to be, or
Yeah.
probably most of them.
Yeah.
Might have been some people that hadn't shot in a while and returned.
Yeah,
but
I've never shot anything like that. Before.
Really?
Nope. I've always wanted to. It's just there's always something else going on.
yeah, it's a problem.
And I thought about it, Saturday going, well, no, I couldn't Saturday because it was my wife's birthday. But I've told AJ before that one of these weekends we'll go 3D on Saturday and go shoot something like that on Sunday. What do they call it? Field?
Field or target? We
Field or
did target, but yeah.
target.
And it's always, it's always time. It just takes time. This time of year, I'm probably a lot like you guys, tired of driving. Tired of
Yeah,
traveling, and a day off isn't all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I got back from Alabama, I
So,
didn't want to do
Probably
anything.
it'll probably end up being next year before I get to do it.
No, it's all
And I'm at a point now. I'm going to switch the bow over to a bow hunter setup and play. And
You going to Bree counts?
I don't know.
Are you going to
Yeah, I don't
Lepics?
I'm planning
Definitely going to
I'm
Olympics.
planning on going to Olympics. So I don't know. We'll see.
It's a ways out.
Yeah. Well, it's going to depend on work schedule right now. So, but yeah, we got Pat with us here again today. So, just to recap, if you didn't know, Pat hosted the first ASA this year and the last one.
Mhm.
So, and I will say you guys did a wonderful job
Thank
at State.
Thank you.
I mean, that was it. It ran very smooth.
Yeah, Jake
I-
does a really good job.
I mean, it went. I don't know. It worked.
Yeah, we started about a week and a half in advance, I suppose, and with the help of Mike Smith's direction and Steve Leppick's Excel spreadsheet, we used it to a T,
Yeah.
and it was really diverse. I mean, well, you guys shot it, so
Steve Leppick's
he's got an
Excel
Excel spreadsheet. I thought about bringing it.
that has what on it?
So what you can do is you go, okay, let me just say what we did, and this could help other clubs for anybody that's listening to this. So what we did was we've got this Excel spreadsheet that Steve made. I printed it off, and I took it out on the course with me, and I zapped every target.
You did every stake, didn't you?
Almost every stake. Of course, the kids' stakes, they're all really, really close anyway. So it wasn't being, wasn't too worried about that.
Yeah.
And the traditional stakes, are those the next ones out? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't.
But
Are they the green ones or the blue? I thought they were blue.
no, they would have been green.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, those two stakes, they are always so close that we didn't get too carried away with documenting anything there. But anyway, where I was going with this was we wrote down every single yardage,
Okay.
and then I put it all, plugged it into the computer, did a min, max, and an average, and then what I did was I looked at, okay, so let's just say target 20 and 21 and 22 were at like 36.1 and 36.6 and 35.8. You know, they're all real close.
Mm-hmm.
So we go and move the stake.
Hmm.
So you didn't get a bunch of targets that ran real close to the same distance.
Yeah.
On any of those stakes.
Hmm.
It just mixed it up really well. At least I think it did. I mean, it sounds like
It was a very diverse.
Yeah, I
course.
think it was. Yeah, in terms of like set up, I think it was the best for sure.
Yeah, it
that
was.
we've had.
And you know, and the other thing too with Mahaska County is the terrain and the course itself kind of limits you. I mean, could we have set them all long? Yeah, we could have, but it would have taken a lot more work.
Yeah, and it's not really worth it. Anyways.
And there's only half a dozen of us doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
okay, you say that. Set them long. Well, let's compare our terrain versus Metropolis terrain.
oh yeah, wait.
Metropolis is flat.
Yep.
You have hills. You have uneven footing.
Yep.
So they don't all need to be at max.
Right.
You know what? What we have 8 at max,
Yeah, probably so.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the average was for 50?
For 50, it was 30. Don't quote me on this. For 50, I think it was 36 yards.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it or not, I thought it would be further than that.
Yeah. That's,
For 40, it was about 3 yards less, and for, I'm sorry, 45 was about 3 yards less, and 40 was 3 yards less than that.
interesting.
It's really interesting when you plug all those numbers in
Mhm.
to do all the averages and you look at that and it's like, wow. I mean, you go to we're all three in the 50-yard class.
Yeah.
You swear to God, by the time you're done,
Yeah, the average would have been higher
every one
than
of
that.
them was 45 yards.
Yeah.
And but no, that's what it turned out. It shocked me when I tabulated it all. It's like, wow.
Hmm.
A lot
Well,
closer than what I thought.
It's a pretty good deal what you did. I mean, really.
Yeah.
We had none of them that we had to move our site every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long.
No, it does
I mean,
not
you get
take
the
long.
stake set and you just make a lap around the course. And it helps a lot if you have two people. One guy that can zap the target and one guy can write the yardages down.
Yeah.
That goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Rob, of course, he helped me. I think he helped me do most all of them. So it went pretty fast. But yeah, I think with those guidelines that Mike gave us, I think you guys have all seen those, haven't you? With
Yeah.
a certain percentage of yardages per class at each stake, and then the spreadsheet that Steve gave us is a pretty solid way to set up a course.
What is the sheet? Is this public or is this?
No,
No,
it's
it's just
whatever.
something.
It's a formula Mike figured up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
not like an ASA.
No, it's something Mike figured out when he was setting
It's
courses.
like a certain percentage of targets at max. Okay, and it would be a very low percentage, say
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
A certain percentage at, let's say, since we're at 50, a certain percentage around 45.
Mhm.
So it'd be like, let's just say, 15%.
Mhm.
And then it goes all the way to where your middle targets, say your 30-yard targets, or you'll have a good variety of the 30 yards.
Mhm.
Anyway, it all equates out to the 25-yard, 100%.
Okay.
It's pretty slick. I'd have to email you
All
and
right.
show it to you.
the weird
Interesting.
thing about you saying that is I've helped set the stakes. Before you know it, you could have 6 of them within 2 yards,
Oh, it's easy. Yeah.
and you don't even
Yeah.
notice.
And that's why I said putting it on paper. I mean that shows that shows it.
Hmm.
I mean, because a lot of times someone's, that's that. Okay, cool. Put stick down.
Yep.
And you don't think about.
Yeah, how the whole course is going
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
The 40-yard class at state. I put everything down on that paper and I started looking at it, and like the first 3 shots, target 1, 2, and 3, were all like 30 yards. I mean, all within a yard, all 3 of them. So
Hmm.
I changed that, and that helps keep that from happening.
Yep. That even happened in here, like our money shoot. Do you remember what I sent you that video or whatever? I just like wasn't even looking at any of the other targets. I was just like moving them, like moving around, and then I just like Mark came in. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I like stepped back here, and it was like literally every single target was past 35 yards, and that's like barely any space on the range. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess I probably should move some.
But you just get to setting them. You don't think about that.
Yeah.
And the other thing too that I did, and it was obviously it was stake location or target specific. It's kind of tough. I paid a lot of attention to footing.
I know.
I had a few comments on that. Jamie, Will.
Really? You put the stake right here? Oh.
Yeah, I did. And I'll be straightforward and honest with you. The 50-yard class had better footing than the 40.
That's funny.
You know. But still, it's like I said, but overall, I thought the season went great this year.
Oh, yeah, without
I mean, this the numbers. I mean, we've talked about it before, but that you're here, we'll talk. I mean, what'd you guys have first shoot? Was it 65
Yeah, I've been right in there.
at the qualifier?
Yeah.
Then state.
Yeah, I think it was just, I think it might have been 68. Can't
What
remember.
was
the
it?
number for sure, yeah.
Just shy of 70 or
just
something?
shy of 70, yeah.
So you think about that. That was at a qualifier. You had
Yeah.
78.
Yes. And that was the first one of the year.
That was 2 days.
Yes.
We had 88 on Sunday.
Yes.
That's pretty nuts. How many did you have on Saturday? Do you know?
Well, whatever, 115 minus 88
115?
is.
That's
Minus
cool.
88. I
That's
mean, we had a
yeah.
total of, I think, right around 115 all weekend.
That's
And
that's cool.
So
Yeah.
we always know Sunday's a busier day
Yeah, absolutely. With
because
state.
of the awards.
Yep, awards.
It's just the way that is. But
Boy, I'll tell you guys what, when Sunday was over, I was worn out. I was worn out.
we were checking everybody's bows in. I'm going, the parking lot is full.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fuller now than it was when you guys had they had a trap shoot there
Yeah.
that one.
Oh wow.
It's like, wow, if people could see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was an amazing season. I mean, I'm glad it's over, but I'm not. I mean,
Give us a couple months and we'll
Yeah.
be ready to do it again.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Let the
it's-
batteries recharge a little bit.
I'm to be honest, I'm just tired of shooting in the heat.
Tired of driving.
I just, you know,
I don't know about you, but I went through 3 oil changes since first of the year already.
so I got my Jeep in February.
Yeah.
With 4,000 miles.
Yeah.
I got 18 on it now,
Good amount.
and most of it's from shoots.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, wife and I made a trip to Wyoming,
Yeah.
which that added some miles too. But
And I'm not complaining.
no,
saying that.
no. I mean, it's what we do.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
But and sadly, with the schedule that come out, I'm probably gonna go to 3 of them next year. We'll see. I mean, I was so disappointed. I think yes, Metropolis is June 1st. I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
that is so awesome.
I
they
can't
changed
believe that was a mistake. Like
we were.
dude.
You remember we were texting back and forth. Someone said there's gonna be frost in the ground when we get down there this time.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I didn't know it changed until you told me.
Yeah. Then it's
You
like,
called and you were like, "Oh no, it's at the same weekend as it's always been." I said, "No, it's not. It's early June."
no, they moved
Yeah,
it.
that was
What?
so depressing. Why?
Yeah, this year was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had to shoot in the weather like they had at Coleman for,
Yeah, wait. I mean, I don't know if anybody really had to shoot in anything bad. It was just like stuff that day got canceled because of the flooding
Yeah.
or whatever, really. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just it works that way sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Heavy rains and
Lightning.
lightning.
I
Lightning.
I saw that tree.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like 50 yards from the Bowtech booth.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too close.
It was pretty nuts. We weren't there obviously because that was when it was downpouring. But when we came back out, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" For real?
Yeah, I didn't expect London to go away. Did you?
I mean, everybody kept saying that Metropolis like stuff, and it made no sense because like why would you get rid of not only your most popular one but your only one that's like in the Midwest,
Right.
like which is why it's your most
It
popular one.
seems like we've heard this for every year.
Yeah.
Steve account.
That's what. Yeah, Steve told me that, and I was
I've
like,
been hearing that since he started shooting.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
He actually explained his theory to me of why they say that. I don't think I should get into it, but yeah, basically all the Southerners complaining. But yeah,
because it's too
They
far
are
north.
too far
yeah,
north.
pretty
Yeah.
much. And it's like, oh yeah, I can see that.
Well, okay. On that same token, I have days where I have lots of time to sit with my thoughts and
Okay.
run my.
Oh really? You
Yeah.
have days.
Traveling at
What?
high
Only a
speed.
couple?
Yeah. Did you know if you think about it, you can total up how many pro shooters live in Wisconsin? It's a pretty big number.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many? Well, I can think of Jimmy,
Donnell.
Zach, Donnell, yeah,
Dalton.
Dalton.
There's another one that lives in Manawak, a woman.
Okay.
She was in the known pro.
Okay.
And then Dan and Emily.
Oh, they both from Wisconsin?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought
They
were
live in
somewhere.
Wisconsin.
Okay.
That's
They live together.
Oh, really? No way.
but you
Both
know,
of them.
Somebody told me they. I don't know if I should say this. Somebody told me they drive two Priuses
Yeah.
down to the shoots, like separately.
Sometimes.
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 They have before, anyway.
For what?
It depends. The one time,
Depending on where Emily's going, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
So last year in Metropolis, she left right away and went to her mom's,
Where's her? Do you know where that is?
Montana.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. At that point, I'm fucking flying. But at that point, I'm like, we're taking the one Prius down, and then you're going to drive me to the airport, and then I'm flying out.
But I got to thinking about that. That's a cold weather state,
Yeah.
and there are that many pro archers.
Yeah.
Well, how many does Iowa have?
One.
Two. Well, three.
Four.
Well, not.
I know
I mean,
four.
I'm four.
I know 4.
Lynn, the
Lynn.
Hopkins, and you're saying me.
Yeah. We got to be missing one, aren't we? A few?
Jason Ross.
No.
What were they kept
Sorry,
memeing
dude.
on the page? Don Turpin.
Don,
whatever.
he's in Wisconsin.
And then is he from Wisconsin? Or
Yeah.
he lives in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he lived in Iowa.
No, Donnie Turpin lives in Wisconsin.
And then Jacob is known 40, known pro.
Yeah.
Just saying something like that to him and Coleman, but
But it's just it's weird how that works out. I mean,
yeah. So let's keep going with that. Missouri. Well, I know of 3 that are about to be.
Remington Boyer's in Missouri, right?
Christian Clark.
Is he? But yeah, those are the 3 I was thinking
Clark
of.
and Shaw.
Christian, Shaw, and Gage
Gage.
will all be this year.
Yep.
But
I
there's
think
got to be more
in Missouri.
probably.
Probably is. I don't know. We're probably missing
Okay,
something.
let's keep going. Now, because I'm curious. What's the state? Illinois. I don't know if any.
Brady in Illinois, or is he?
No, he's Kentucky.
Yeah.
He's from Paducah.
Okay.
Is there,
I don't know.
is there a singular one?
I don't know.
Surely there's got to be,
There's got to be.
I'm sure there is.
especially because
We just don't know them all.
is it Midwest Open that's in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't see any pros from Illinois there. It was Brady.
Yeah, and he's not
Hmm.
from Illinois.
No, he's not from Illinois.
Interesting. I don't know.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, there's got to be at least one.
But it's just it's weird dynamic where a lot of them live.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Let's think. Oh, somebody mentioned this before. Like, who? Like, all the ASAs are in southern states, but who has won the ASAs?
Most of the guys live in the north, in the snow.
Levi in
Levi-
Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
Point.
Dan in Wisconsin,
Jeff in Iowa.
Kyle in Utah.
Yep.
Let's see, Paige in California. It's like really out of nowhere, but who won women's? Cara Kelly, where's she from?
Michigan.
Michigan.
I believe, yes.
That's crazy. Not a singular one.
Did you read her
Senior known pro, probably. I forget his name.
Morocco?
No, that's not who won. That's who won Shoot of the Year, I think. But
No.
no, he didn't
Yeah,
win.
Morocco did want to shoot you.
Randy?
Oh, no. Oh, who
He shoots
won?
an elite, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know he's like the first time we've won.
Yeah,
was this
I
time.
can't think of his name.
Yeah. Anyways, but he had a southern accent, so he's probably from the south.
So, but it's odd that way, I guess.
Maybe he's from Canada.
I'll have to look when we sign up for the pro-am. I'll scroll through and all the states are
Oh,
there.
and now you're gonna find Illinois.
Well, I'm curious. You know, it's
Well,
almost
there's another winner from Canada, Aaron.
Yeah.
I should say from up north.
Yeah.
Perkins.
Yeah. Perkins.
True. Yes, forgot about that.
Not as many come from up there, that's for sure.
I think they have ASA going up there. Or
Yeah, the new series thing.
Is it ASA?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just called the Alberta ASA Tour or whatever, which is just one of their provinces. I don't know how that's all split up, but like
That's
if
pretty
that's
cool.
a big one or what. But yeah,
That's pretty cool, actually.
yeah, it is. They like do videos of it too, so
Huh.
it's not like ham, but it's they're doing pretty good.
Well, got to support it somehow. I
Mhm.
mean, get the word out that it's doing it, and maybe get more people doing it. And
Yeah, it'll be interesting next year to see if we end up having to go to extra targets,
for
more people. Remember, we've talked about that before.
for state,
Yeah, for state. Yeah.
state is moving up.
Okay.
It's in the rules.
Okay.
I think they already
Don't-
announced it. No.
I talked to Steve on it Sunday, so don't hold me to it. But I think it's going to be 30.
Okay.
So don't hold me to that, guys. So
But Adam said it was gonna be 30 targets.
no,
Well,
Where's my 5 extra
At
targets?
state this year, I mean, we had a lot of stakes with 5 guys on.
I
Yeah,
know.
And
I think
you
I
get-
was on one with
What
5.
So-
do you do when you run out of stakes?
Yeah.
There, what would be ideal is if we get more people to shoot Saturday.
Yeah.
How
Like
you
Split
and
it,
run
encourage.
2 lines Saturday.
split it up.
I probably should have shot Saturday, and it would have. But I wanted to shoot with all the K50 guys.
Mhm.
I mean,
Or do you run 2 lines Sunday? Because if you run 2
Yeah,
lines
but
Saturday, you can.
everybody.
Or I
By
mean,
the time you
pack
do
up would suck.
awards,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I'd like to bump the start time up on Sunday to 9:00.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you incentivize people to come on Saturday?
Bump the start time up on Sunday.
There you go. Good point.
Man, I thought you were
Good
saying-
point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna start at 8:00 on Sunday. I don't want to get up there early, then come Saturday.
we already have to travel 3 hours.
That's honestly not a bad idea, I don't think. And then you get home earlier from
Yeah.
the awards and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
We got back probably like 8, didn't we?
I mean, I'll give Jamie credit. She had a punch in a lot of numbers
Oh yeah.
to get Shooter of the Year figured out.
Oh yeah.
Just to get everything figured out, and it went smooth.
Mhm.
And we
Yeah,
were
it was
still
like maybe 30 minutes.
just out of there by 5.
Mhm.
Well, we were done with everything by 5.
Right.
By the time we got picked up, it was 6:45. By the time we had a beer, it was 7:30. Yeah, I mean, it's not that's what we do, though. We stay and help, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah, and you only do it once every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, since it was local.
So, did you find it harder to shoot knowing you were running the shoot?
Oh, dude, I always suck because I've got too much on my mind.
I get it.
I think I finished like 8 down. I can't remember what it was for sure. And I think I shot better at just a qualifier. Better at the qualifier than I did at state. Your mind's always preoccupied.
Yeah.
Just you're not, your head's not completely in the game, and
Yep. And plus Warren, I mean that means you're smart. You remember what we talked about with Warren?
Yep.
Usually the better like shots, like the good pros, they're all a little like slow. They just like talk slow and
Yeah.
a very calm personality.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It's no. I always struggle at Mahaska County, and I think that's a lot of it is you just worried about making sure everything's going well, and even after all these years, I should be a little more comfortable.
I get it, though. I mean, I struggle in the winter when I do the TO shoots. It was weird on Sunday at the state outdoor target. I was there. Steve was there.
Mhm.
You got Warren,
Mhm.
Alex, and Austin Weber.
Mhm.
Right there in that group. That is basically the state of Iowa archery. From ASA 3D to
The Iowa Pro-Am.
the Iowa Pro. And all count. So me, Jamie, that's 3, and Mike, there's 4. Then you got Austin, Geckins, and Alex and Warren. There's 8 people that run. There's more behind the scenes, obviously, but that's quite a few.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what ASA has accomplished in just the little amount of time we've had.
Yeah. What are it, 6 years?
18, yeah. 18 or 19 we started.
Really?
Yeah.
I think isn't it 19? I think that's what the shirt says.
I think it's 19.
I went to Metropolis. The first year was 18.
Okay.
So I think we started in 18. I think.
I don't remember.
But yeah, look how fast it's progressed.
And I hope the Target side picks up again, because I tell you what, I had a blast on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be a good time.
I mean,
You're shooting your bow.
knowing Jason Gecken brought a wagon with a cooler and all his stuff,
Yeah.
and an awning. He sat under an awning in a lawn chair, and we shot our bows. What? How can it get any better than that? And to quote Jason, he goes, "You can do this all day, and not really sweat, and not get eaten by bugs,
Yeah.
and your footing's always good."
It's always mowed.
Yeah,
Yeah, out in the field.
and I'm going, I understand why people like this now.
Mm-hmm.
I can shoot my bow, and I'm not in the mud, but I still love 3D. I'm not going to give that up, but
Mhm.
I can see myself doing more of that stuff.
Mhm.
And that's kind of why indoor is starting to be a little more fun to me. I'm not going to go outside and freeze.
You don't have the wind.
I don't have the wind. It's only 20 yards. It's a painful 20 yards times. But, it's just. But like you said, come February, we're ready for 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes in spurts. It's
Yep.
just you do something for so long all the time. It's like, let's change for a while.
Yeah, you've got a little extra incentive this year.
I do. I little
Yes,
hover.
you do.
Yeah.
When is that? February?
Yeah.
Okay.
First weekend of February.
Yeah.
What extra? Oh, you're going
Vegas,
to
yeah.
Vegas. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to get last. That's the goal.
So in our division your division, I guess, there's like 1,100 people.
Yeah.
Odds are you will not get last. There will be at least one person that does not show up.
We're pulling for you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, I have goals set for that. I would, if I could shoot that whole thing and only shoot 10 down, I'd be happy.
That would be a good score. Yeah, for sure.
I think I could do it.
Yep.
I mean, that's averaging what, a 96.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, and I think I could do that.
Mhm.
I mean, if it really goes off the rails, it's bad.
I know you can do it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I just got to do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to work a little harder at it.
Yep.
Because before Iowa Pram was done, it's like, yeah, let's
Yep.
get the 3D stuff set up.
That was last year.
Not this year. We're gonna have to work at it a little bit harder. But it's the bucket list shoot. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
So thank you to my wife for suggesting it, because I did not.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
goes, "You'll never go unless we go." You're probably right.
Yeah. Good point.
Guess we'll go get it over with.
I don't
Okay.
like shooting paper that much.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it.
Yep. But
Now,
yeah.
will I go to indoor nationals? Hell no.
It's always
I'll tell you why I will not go to indoor nationals. I hate that face.
Yep. Yeah.
I just hate that face.
It's not very fun. I didn't think. I mean, I get why some people like it. That is the actual marathon, indoor nationals, because you shoot 2 days of 60 arrows,
Oh, hell no.
and it's on that face. Like that's not really the marathon. I mean, really, you'd be like field because you shoot way more arrows in a day. I think you shoot 100 and something in a day at field.
Yeah.
Each day at field nationals.
indoor nationals. Is that the
5 spot.
red and yellow 5 spot?
No.
It's just a
Oh,
5 spot.
that's Dakota Classic. Or no, it's not. It's
Rushmore
Rushmore
Rumble.
Rumble.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
do it often enough to remember them all.
Yeah.
At least not at this point in my life. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's funny. I we talk about paper. It's It's like right around, deer season's basically over. It's too, I don't want to say
we
it's
go to
too cold to
Midwest.
hunt.
We go to Midwest Open.
But yeah, and then you're like, all right, we're going to go shoot some paper about 3 weeks into it. Like, oh man, I'm so done with this. At least for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's like last year, but it's just go to Midwest Open. So we're going to drive
Yeah.
4 hours to go
Yes.
shoot paper. Yeah. Oh, hell, why not?
Yeah. It was only 3. This next year, it'll
I
be
am 4
or
and a
this
half.
year it'll be 4 now.
Yeah, to Springfield. But we'll go because,
More than likely. I know you'll go because you're going to need it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, we haven't even started talking about that yet. That's a ways out.
Oh, there's a lot of guys shooting it now.
Good for them.
I know. I'm not quite ready to do that yet. But it's, yeah, but deer season's upon us. I
Yep.
mean, everybody's getting ready for elk season now, most of the guys.
Pretty much.
If you need your bow worked on, should have done it last month.
True.
Because now you're going to wait a couple months.
True.
Right, Roland?
True. Yep. Yep.
So that's the tech tip of the day.
There
Yep.
you go.
If
This
you
is-
know your hunting boat needs work,
Yep.
come in July.
Yep. Our temper gets a lot shorter these months. It's like come in like I need it done yesterday. It's like too bad. I don't know.
And
Should've thought
that's
ahead.
Yeah.
and there's some bow hunter shoots coming up, guys. I suggest you grab the hunting bow and go.
Absolutely.
I really do. I mean, we're gonna host one at Toll Outdoorsman. I think it's the 23rd of September. We're gonna
Beautiful.
start at 5 o'clock at night,
Indoors, right?
indoor. We'll start at 5 at night. We're gonna serve a meal. So for 25, I guess I don't remember the price. It might be $25 or 35, whatever. I'll get a flyer posted here sometime. I've got it. I just don't have it up yet. You get a meal and you're signed up for the scramble to shoot. So if you don't want to shoot, just come down and eat. $5 you can eat. So
And it's hunter setup only.
hunter setup only. So the rule, I guess I'll tell you the rules. 15-inch stabilizer, unlimited back bar, any movable sight, single pin fixed. It's fine. No lenses, no clarifier, no nothing in the peep. 22 diameter max arrows. So we don't want guys coming in with a stripped down target bow without lenses shooting 27s.
Yeah.
That defeats the whole purpose.
Yep.
We're trying to get ready for hunting season.
Yeah. Personally, that's what I'm pretty much going to shoot my hunting bow the rest of the summer.
Like Jacob said last week, you practice all summer for that one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, a lot of truth to that. I mean, I know that's what Caitlin did, and it worked for her.
Yep.
So, I mean, like anything, you got to practice it. I mean, and later on, we'll get into some safety stuff with, well, we should probably do it now. Guys are getting the stands up now, aren't they? We're starting to.
I'm not yet. Mine stay up pretty much all year round, but I need to move some stuff around. But go on with what you're.
But
I'm
tie
sure
off
there are.
tie off to the tree.
Yeah.
If you're putting stuff off, tie off. Falling down is not good.
You only do it once.
Yeah, I mean, I got a buddy that fell and broke both legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, Mike both. I mean, a 6-foot fall could kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, a 4-foot fall could kill you. But just use your heads, guys, when you're doing that stuff. I mean,
I like to take somebody with me every time.
I would highly suggest.
way.
I would highly suggest.
I mean, to put stands up.
yeah. Even what do you let somebody know where you're hunting?
Always.
So, like, I'm going to go to this stand tonight.
Yeah.
So somebody knows.
Usually, what we end up doing, and this is something that anybody listening could think about too, is we've got a group of about 4 or 5 of us that hunt within a 20-mile radius of one another, and anytime we just made a group text. So anytime one of us is out, you usually say, hey, this is where I'm hunting tonight. Well, then we'll chat back and forth for a while.
That's a good idea. That's a
Yeah.
great idea, actually.
Yep.
Because you don't want to get hurt, injured, and die over something you're trying to have fun doing.
Yeah.
It defeats the purpose of it. So, but yeah. So, Gavin, shoot. What'd you think?
It was good, very good. They did an outstanding job, absolutely outstanding job. I think the highlight of my day was Cameron Camp won the expedition bow. He was so excited.
Did he win the experience?
The experience, yes. He
That's
was so excited he had tears coming out of his eyes.
That's awesome. I mean,
His dad said that he had talked about winning that for a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah, he was hoping so bad that he would win that bow.
was Ross going to set it up for him?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is that where they're going?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
sure.
Center. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was pretty special. I was standing there. I didn't even think about it being on staff. I didn't even think about it until they were about ready to leave. I better get my picture with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I talked to Emily a little bit. The building's coming along.
Yep.
You were telling me about how it's going. I said, that's going to be really exciting. They open them doors.
Yeah.
Up there for them. That's another thing. Any seniors listening, scholarships.
Oh, seniors in high school,
Yeah.
he means.
You want to go over that, Roland? What we talked about?
I don't know much about it, but so I know Iowa State Archery Association, they have a thing on their website. You can apply for a scholarship. I think Warren said it was $500 a semester.
Yeah.
And so 2 times a year, so it's $1,000 a year. And in the past few years, they have not given it out. Like super low bar, just apply.
And what he said, you had to shoot some shoots.
Yeah, he's like, if you
You
just
can
shoot
shoot
a
'em
couple
as-
of our
yeah.
shoots, even if you shoot him as a guess,
Yeah.
he'd be cool with giving them to you.
I mean,
Well, and Emily gave Jacob
that's what I thought. Jacob got something.
scholarship. Yeah, some scholarship. I don't know if they're applications or what they were. I didn't.
they
ask
were
them.
applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
believe-
I just assumed that's
Yeah,
probably
they-
what they were.
Yep. So
Um,
that'd be another one to apply for. I think it's just called the Gavin Main Scholarship or something like
Yes,
that on
yeah.
their website. I don't know if they have a
Believe
website
so.
or
I think
sure.
so.
But yeah. Yep, those are 2 that you should apply for. But yeah.
I mean, you can apply for that stuff now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a senior and you're going into your senior year starting this fall, that's stuff you have to start thinking about because I know my kids did.
Mhm.
And get the ball rolling because college isn't getting cheaper
Mm-mm.
by no means. But
No, it's not. I've got 3 going this year.
Oh,
sorry,
jeez.
Pat. But
Yes.
yeah, it's like I said with the archery center opening up. We're getting some nice stuff made down at TO for our targets this year. So no more handwritten stuff. It's actually look pretty cool. And so not all the targets are sponsored. So the target center sponsored will have verses on them,
Have what?
like Bible verses. On
Oh,
them.
gotcha.
So I thought that was a pretty cool touch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that. So it's, like I said, everything's kind of moving right along archery wise.
Well, I was thinking about it too on my way up here. I was thinking, how much are you going to be involved with TO?
I am just doing the shoots.
Okay, not the league.
Not the leagues.
Okay, all right. I know we haven't talked about it, and that's why it hit me on the way up here. I was like, I wonder what Adam is going to do.
No, I said I will still do the shoots.
Okay, cool.
I just did. It's the weekly thing with the league.
It's a lot of
tough.
driving for you. I mean,
Yeah, it's
50
tough.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I mean, others can step up.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, I'll help, but I'm not going to be there. I will try to shoot them,
Yeah.
But,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to have leagues there. Are you going to try to run some leagues here?
Yeah,
too?
I'm gonna run some leagues. I think we were talking about it the other day or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday. We'll probably start around December, like the 1st of December. I don't know what the actual day is. I think it's like the 4th of December, probably for an indoor league. And then when we have our shoot, our Lancaster style kind of shoot, we're gonna make a little bit of changes. So First Dakota Classic kind of has flights for their matches. So the top 8 will go into matches against themselves, and then the second flight will be the next 8. They'll go into matches against themselves, and then so on and so forth. And the reason I want to make that change was just something that Warren brought up to me. So a lot of times, I guess like I don't know if you say like more amateur shooters or whatever like that could get discouraged just because it's like they just see the same people winning and it's like, well, do I really want to go and just donate money basically? But I was like thinking about how like at Vegas and then by extension Dakota Classic, it's a lot more. I mean, ironically, like a gambling thing in Vegas because you can get in a flight based on your first 2 days, and then you can end up winning your flight based on your final score on the last day. And so it's more of you're not out of it until it's over, and then also it's a little bit more paired by your peers. So I think that'll probably be a good change. I just hope everybody that came last year that maybe was discouraged sees that and comes. But
Is it going to be 1 night a week or 2 nights a week?
or the league will just be just a regular
anytime
league.
you show
Yeah,
up
that
to
was just
shoot?
our shoot that we're gonna have. But yeah,
If you guys were just a little bit closer,
yeah.
you know, it's an hour for me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a short hour, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Yeah, that would be tough, especially because I don't know when you get off work, but yeah, if we have it at like 6:30 even,
yeah.
which is what their 3D league starts at, or our 3D league, I mean. But that's probably tough for like a lot of people super far away. But
And we're talking about leagues. That's where you get to know all your friends.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's where
that's where
you started. I mean,
that's where the stuff starts.
Yeah.
The leagues. You get a bunch of buddies together. Next thing you know, you see a flyer for a 3D shoot. Well, let's go do that. Well, then you're looking in the rabbit hole. Next thing you know, you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, and they're putting dirt on top. So, I mean,
well, how it started for me, and I don't know if we've ever went down this one or not, but was I knew people shooting the hunting league at after hours. Well, then I got to know people shooting the target league at after hours in Oskaloosa. I'm like, well, I want to shoot with all those guys. So I ended up shooting both leagues, the regular hunting league and then the winter league. And yeah, I spent a lot of time at after hours, but had a good time. Learned a lot, made some really good friends.
nice.
yeah, I mean, leagues are fun. They are. I mean, you don't want them too long because then it's,
Yeah, after hours was 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
It was
long.
nice for me because I lived right there in town. And it was what I liked about it was it gave you something to look forward to all winter long from week to week to week. It was it was only going to be one, maybe 2 nights like that one winter or two. I shot both hunting and the hunting was with the dart and 30 shots on paper, and then the spot league was just all spots, of course, with target bow equipment. But yeah, 2 nights a week, then it kind of makes the winter go a little faster.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll plan on shooting multiple leagues. I'll shoot here, and I'll shoot TO.
What day did you guys normally have your league?
Thursdays.
Okay, good,
Yeah, we do Thursdays.
Yeah.
cool. We're probably just gonna do Tuesday again, I think, for target league.
Which would be fun. I mean, it's unfortunately that time's coming. I mean, September. I mean, state fair right now. September's coming. I mean, it's here. So
Yep.
What do we got left for local 3Ds? We've got
Mid Iowa.
Mid Iowa next weekend.
Yep. She'll shoot.
This weekend is Red Rock, I think I saw on Sunday.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
Ottumwa has a 2-day.
I think so.
And then Lepic's got a 2-man. Or
I think isn't
scramble.
Lepic's the second?
Second.
Is it? Make sure.
Let me look at the calendar here. And just while we're still on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I lose track so fast of when all.
It's funny we talk about this. It's just a couple years ago. Gosh, before I really started doing a lot of, I don't want to call it traveling, but started hitting all the ASAs. I'd write down every weekend where I could go on a calendar to a shoot in Iowa. And now it's like, oh, I'll figure it out next week.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's like there's somewhere.
Like I said, John.
So it should be the second.
Yeah.
and
Look in the
third.
comments on the post because
John does a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get him. If I can get Louis to do the thing, that would be great. If it's like, hey, put that in here. Well, ideally, this is a whole nother thing, but ideally, I want to set it up to where clubs can submit their info to the website, and then one of us or John or whoever can just click confirm.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now you can just look at a calendar and it says everything.
I'd be okay. John, hit confirm because
Yeah,
he
he's-
knows them
he's-
all.
Yeah, he's.
I
yeah.
mean, it's like he's got ones up there. Where'd that come from? You know,
Where's
and
he from?
I don't know.
I think he's over in eastern Iowa by the Mississippi.
Okay,
I believe.
is he?
Yeah, because he posts on Archery Talk and Bow Sight quite often.
Okay, well he does.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
He does a wonderful job on getting the
Yeah.
shoot
Yeah.
information
Yeah,
out.
shout out to John Law.
You know, and I've said that since
I
day
didn't
one.
know if you guys personally knew him. Or
No,
not. Okay.
he does a great job. I mean, we just try to talk about the ones we know about. I mean, that's not fair to everybody, but
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does them all.
yeah, I talk about the ones we've personally been to.
hmm
You know, so I will say on Sunday watching Tommy and Steve shoot. I mean, well, Tommy and Mel.
Mhm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Those two.
yeah. What was it like? 2 points this time?
Yeah,
I think. I
yeah.
don't know. 2 or 3.
Those two are after
Over
each other
90 yards.
constantly. They're worse than the
Well,
younger guys.
well, listen, okay. Could you imagine those three, Steve, Tommy, and Mel,
Yeah.
20 years ago?
Oh my God.
I mean, wow.
You're talking about Lepping.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like I said, they're as bad as the younger, if not worse.
I still can't get over what.
Did Mel have his hammer bar on?
Oh, he
Yeah,
sure
he did.
Would
He's
you-
proud of that. He got his hammer bar on
He
there.
did.
He sent me a message the other night that it won.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. He called it the hammer bar.
Yeah. Lepic was there too.
Did he shoot?
No,
Oh,
he was
okay.
watching.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just talked to
All
him
the
last
Iowa
week.
City guys were there.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of them.
Well, yeah, I didn't have to drive very far.
No. And, it's.
Did it rain?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
in the beginning for
Yeah.
sure.
I had to get the ball.
Oh, that was a crazy thing too. Gosh, I was about to Jason's. I was probably 5 miles out, and he texts me. You look at the radar? I'm like, oh no. So I pop the radar open. I'm like, oh my God, not again. Because we just went to the fall festival the weekend before, and it poured on us.
Oh, really?
We only got 20 targets in and gave it up.
Oh, damn.
Our scorecards were mush. I mean, it was a waste of time. Well, anyway, I got to Jason's. I said, should we even go? He's like, we're going to go. He goes, we're going to go make an appearance. I said, yeah, we need to. You know, yeah, we have to. We have to. And he goes, we may not shoot. We might shoot the novelty shoots. We may not shoot the regular shoot. But we're going to eat. And we're going to be there. And I said, you know what? That sounds like a plan to me. Get this. The closer we got, the further the rain moved away. By the time we got out of the vehicle, there was no rain, and it was perfect.
Yeah. Well, we shot in the rain for what, an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was annoying, but whatever.
Yeah. Fall festival, it poured.
Yeah.
I mean, it poured. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, ours wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, I was in Cedar Falls when that hit.
Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. It was me, Rob, AJ, and Senior. And we got about 4 or 5 targets in, and it kind of cut loose. It started raining. I look at the radar. I'm like, oh boy, the bad stuff's not even here yet, you know. Didn't bring an umbrella, no nothing, you know. And we're writing our scorecard, writing our score down, and making an X here. And next thing you know, it's not writing anymore. You're poking holes. About 6 targets later, it's like just wad it up, put it in your pocket. You can't read anything. And well, anyway, it quit raining.
Yeah.
And we were at probably target 13 or 14 right in there. And I thought, well, this will be nice. Hopefully it lasts a while. I looked at the radar and I said, oh. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but we're coming up on target 20 here in a little bit. And if you think the last storm that came through was bad, the next one's going to be worse. And they were all like, sounds good to me. Let's go eat and leave.
Yep.
So, yeah, we didn't get to shoot the entire fall festival. But as always,
What half did you shoot?
the
Did you the meadow or the timber?
no, the timber half. Had I known we were going to get rained out, being that the Danielsons had never been there, we would have went the meadow.
Oh, the
around
meadow's
first.
awesome.
Yes, yeah.
Those
So
long shots.
yeah, so next year we're
Did I?
try
My
again.
very first year up there, I had a bunch of college kids ahead of me.
Yeah.
And they had the elk
Yeah.
in the meadow,
Yeah.
2 elk, and they had put a coyote on top of that terrace.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably, I'd say,
I remember that.
all of 65 yards. Them college kids were betting each other to shoot that coyote.
Yep, I remember that.
I'm back here watching. He went over the top. He shoots again. Over the top. I'm going,
That's funny.
you guys.
Have you been there?
Actually, I did when I was in NASP. 'Cause they had the
Okay.
NASP
Okay.
thing
So
too.
do you know what we're talking about out there in that meadow? There's
Not
like a berm.
really.
There's like a berm.
Okay.
You could use it for a backstop or whatever. But yeah, they put that coyote up on top up on.
That's
And if
pretty
you,
funny.
I would hate to know how many hundreds of arrows
That'd
are out
be
in that field. I know I have a couple.
Oh yeah.
Well, when I had target panic,
Oh yeah.
I was struggling one.
Well, that
one
was the
time
year
up
I
there.
shot unknown. That was my second year shooting.
Okay.
And I didn't have rangefinder, so we come through and
Yeah, the first couple of years we went up there, it was unknown still.
yeah, we didn't shoot as a rangefinder, and it wasn't doing bad. And
Yeah.
we come to one, it was 3 little bears. I mean, like the 3 bears
Yeah.
story. It was 3 bears, and I had there's a dad and his kids behind him said, I'm gonna if I hit this one, I want to shoot the other one. That's fine. Drilled that one. I said, oh yeah, I'm shooting a little one now. Drilled the little one. Yeah, we're moving on. I go, a yardage is close enough. But that's
Remember, on the meadow side, right when you come back into the timber, you only got like 3 or 4 targets left.
yeah.
There's that long one. And
That's where the 3 bears were.
Okay.
Right
well,
beside that. Yeah.
there was a standing bear. I believe it was a standing bear.
Yeah. It was a standing
And
bear.
you
That
shoot
had,
straight down that lane, and it's got the canopy over you, and it's like a tunnel. And this bear, and you get right to the end, and there's a drop off. And we were shooting unknown. There was no rangefinders allowed. This is probably 7 years ago, I suppose. Well, anyway, me and Rob were shooting, and I stand up there, and gosh, looks like, I don't know, 35 yards, maybe 40. I can't remember the exact yardage. So I shoot, and I hit it. I don't remember where I hit it, but Rob gets up there, and he's like,
Keep going.
that's got to be like, gosh, that's got to be 65 yards. I'm like, well, you can shoot it for that. I didn't say anything. He shot it right in the face.
Oh wow. I'm sure you
He
still
goes,
hit it.
gosh dang, that looks so far away. You're looking down that tunnel. And it does. It makes it look like it's a long ways.
when I judged, I had a 5-pin sight.
Yeah.
So it wasn't yardage. Just I think I used my 40-yard pin in this one. We'll use 30-yard pin on this one. It wasn't how far it was. It was what pin are we going to use?
The good old days.
Yep.
Now, if I did that, I'd be pissed.
Boy, I'll tell you what, guys, we really went in a lot of directions.
We
tonight.
did.
Yeah, it's pretty random.
That's all right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But I do have another guest coming on, but it'll be after Dakota Classic.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, thank you guys both for having
Yeah,
me.
thanks for
too.
coming.
yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to get the face to the shoot. I mean,
Yep.
And like I said, we thank you guys. You guys did a wonderful job. But
Thanks. But trust me, you don't know how much I appreciate it. It's a lot of work, as you guys both know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work and a lot of planning, and like I said, when we got done, it was a huge sigh of relief. I think I was worn out mentally as much as I was physically from all the miles putting on your feet and just hoping everybody liked it.
Yep.
Thanks.
well, that's all we got this week, guys. We kind of rambled, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's
all
the
good.
best way to do it.
Yep.
But stay safe. Hunting season's coming up, so we'll see you
Yeah,
guys later.
we should do this during hunting season once too. Get some hunting stories going.
Oh, we could do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be hunting.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I'll have something stupid happen.
You're a white albino deer. Is he still alive?
Yeah, oh yeah, as far as I know. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
all right, boys, that's it.
All right.
Have a good night. See you
Thanks,
later.
guys.
See you later.